What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Man, I'm surprised that I actually have a voice right now.
I know, right? Tell them why.
You guys know why? Because the beat says yeah! Last night, we got to go see Electric Callboy for the first time, you guys.
Yeah.
A blast.
You know we've been waiting to see Electric Callboy. If you've been on this channel any period of time and see how much we rock out and how much we laugh and how much antics every time we saw it live.
Yes, we finally got to, and I actually got to shoot the show. I got to shoot the first 3 songs from the photo pit, which was kind of crazy because during the second song, my arm got completely blown up by the confetti cannon. I had no idea that there were confetti cannons going to be shooting. But anyways.
No, but tell us a little bit more about that. You're standing there.
I'm standing there. I have my
shooting.
little fisheye lens, and I think Nico is right in front of me. And I'm like, I had my hands up like this, right? And there's a confetti cannon right here. And I'm like shooting, and all of a sudden, boom. And I'm like, scared the shit out of me. And it literally hit me. I thought it blew my arm off.
Oh my God.
I'm sitting there shooting, and I was like, what the hell? I looked down and I saw, I'm like, okay, I'm not bleeding. I'm good. But
probably note for future tours. Maybe
it was awesome.
Protect
and here,
that thing a little bit more.
Yeah, let the photographers know that there are confetti cannons when they're standing in front of them.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
Yeah, and you know it was fun to see the mix, right? There's all these not all these, but there were a bunch of little kids with their headphones on, and you could just see the variation of the crowd. The show was packed.
Oh, it was definitely packed.
I mean, I don't know if it was sold out, but it was close. I mean, you couldn't see a seat.
Everybody was dressed in 80s aerobic gear. It was insane. So anyways, we'll leave a link in the description with our review of the show, a full write-up of it with all my shots and everything like that. So, but in the meantime, we're going to check out their brand new song that dropped, I don't know, last week or something like that.
A few days ago at the time of recording, and we heard it last night.
Hypercharged.
Which was cool, yeah.
And, they were giving a shout out to the bands that opened for them. And then after they gave the shout out, they would say okay, everybody, when I say Polaris, you guys say, yeah. So then everybody would go, yeah. And then he goes, the beat goes, everybody go, yeah. The beat goes, yeah. And we had no idea what we were doing. And then come to find out, that's what this song is.
Yeah.
So, my friends, we are going to get into it right now. Y'all know what's up. Hit all that stuff. If you're not subscribed, please double check, because 80% of the people that watch our channel aren't subscribed.
Thanks, friends.
It's free and takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, come on. Thank you.
All right. Here we go. This is Hypercharged, and it's like an anime thing, I guess.
I feel like I've leveled up now that we've seen him live. I feel like we have more cred now that we've seen him live.
That was a blast. They came out with all these crazy outfits and stuff. It was so funny.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Outfit changes. Unbelievable.
Nuts. All right, here we go.
Ooh, little anime.
Brawl Stars.
Running fast to the beat, waking up the other side of me. So I just let it go. There's nothing I can do.
What is that?
I don't know.
Into the heat. And I feel so alive when I'm losing control. Step aside, I'm about to explode. I feel the bass in my heart that is made of steel. And I know, I'm gonna be the one to break it. I don't wanna break it, don't wanna break it all.
Oh, I remember this. This was awesome.
The beat says yeah. I don't wanna break it, don't wanna break it all. The beat says yeah. I don't wanna wreck it, don't wanna lose control. The beat says yeah.
I'm sorry.
Whoa,
you rewind. I was jamming so hard I wasn't even watching the video. I probably need to see that again.
Did you see the mic cables?
No, guys. It's whenever those heavy hard parts drop, it's like I just lose focus on everything else.
You're jamming.
Yeah, yeah.
The beat says yeah.
The beat says yeah.
And doing surgery and he's sweating, pulls out a pitchfork.
Attention.
Okay, pay attention.
All right, I will.
Butterfly. Look at the mic cords.
What in the hell?
He says when the penis kicking in?
When the beat is kicking in.
Oh, sorry. Penis kicked in. about this.
I know the anime. Is
Yeah.
it like a series, like for real?
Yeah, I think. What are they dodging?
Sushi. Kevin just caught it.
And when I'm hiding in the dark, I can feel my pounding heart. I wanna shut it down for once, but it keeps
Let me back that up real quick.
hiding in the dark.
His vocals, the reason I want to back it up is like, it's so much fun and I'm just jamming, but
Yeah.
it's like, sometimes I forget that I'm an engineer and listen in different ways
Yeah.
because I'm just enjoying the music. But then Nico's vocals caught me and it's beautiful, the reverb, the space. And it's
Yeah.
like, I want to hear that again rather than just be taken along on the ride.
I don't blame
know?
you. Just because it's applicable on that point, one of the things I noticed from the concert last night, like I already knew Nico could sing and I already knew Kevin could growl really good. But hearing it live, like, yeah, I'm sure there were some tracks behind it. We were talking about this on the drive home. But you could hear the live singing, and Nico sounded amazing.
It sounded great.
I mean,
and
Kevin
his
did
screams too.
Yeah, well, Kevin screams, and
But Nico was doing some yells too.
yeah. But I was just kind of impressed by the tone, like his range. It was really impressive. Yeah,
Sounded great.
Yeah,
We'll keep it going now that he gets to have a little spotlight right here and
Yeah.
some reverb and stuff.
And when I'm hiding in the dark, I can feel my pounding heart. I wanna shut it down for once.
Pretty.
Keeps on beating. You know what's up. You can't escape. I'm gonna break it down in a total rage. My mental heart was like a child. That's what I say.
Let's go, Frank. Yo.
yeah.
Never give in. Ready to fight when the beat is kicking in.
Frank Zumo.
Never give in. Ready to fight when the beat is kicking in. Deep inside, I'm in my skin. I feel the rage, can I hold it in? No, I can't hold it anymore. When they stop it.
Woo!
Bruh.
Man, guys.
Bruh.
Woo.
Yo.
That was awesome.
Why'd you move your mic away?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm uncoordinated because I'm like, I was moving my mic and doing all these things.
And you just did again and
Yeah.
no one could hear you.
Sorry. Guys.
I love messing with you.
Man, that was awesome.
That was a blast. And
Like we just didn't hear it.
I
So,
know.
okay, disclaimer.
This is-
We heard it for the first time last night
Yes,
live.
yes.
Okay.
the venue sounded amazing, and I pulled out my decibel my decibel meter, just because I wanted to see like how loud it was in the
Yeah.
venue. It was huge, and I think
Yeah.
it topped out at 102 dB. I don't know that any of you care about that.
No,
I care.
But let's put it into context. We just saw Pussifer there not too long ago, too.
Oh, and it was
few
a lot
weeks back,
quieter
and it
than
was
that.
what, like 80?
It was barely hitting 90.
Okay. So for
Wow,
people
yeah.
so people that don't know, for the layman sitting out there, how would they notice the difference? Like
So-
what would they notice?
So typically, like when I'm going to shows, like I'm always wearing earplugs because I need to protect my ears. Like I need to hear everything accurately. So sometimes when you have these certain earplugs in, you're not hearing things live, you
Yeah.
know, like, and I had my earplugs in for this.
Yeah.
And I've noticed so much more on this run through that we just did. that I could actually pick
Hear.
out. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
There in the moment, live is great. But when you have earplugs in and it's already quiet, like you're already not picking up everything anyways. So
I will say it's a bit of a, yeah, sorry, go
it's
ahead.
just a lot quieter. Like when you go to like a small metal show and they're just blaring, it could be 110, 115 dB.
Oh, yeah.
And it's loud. But 90, like at Pussifer, like you didn't really need your earplugs. You probably still should, but
Is there like a norm? I mean, I guess that sounds silly because every band is different and they play different.
And every mixer is different.
But I mean, I guess no, it wouldn't sound silly because if you're at a venue and you know that your equipment produces a maximum output of X, is that consistent depending on what band it is?
No, it just depends on everything. It depends
Okay.
on the mixer. It depends on the venue. It depends on laws or rules. If some venues don't want you to go over 115 dB or something like that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, so there's all kinds of crazy things. Like when I did the Elton John gig, that was an Elton John gig out in California. And I'm sitting there up by his piano and he has his two wedges next to him, the speakers that, you know, he doesn't wear in-ear monitors. He has speaker wedges right next to his piano. And it's the death zone because he doesn't wear in-ears, he doesn't wear earplugs, and his monitors, I stuck my hand in there with the dB meter and it was like almost 120 dB. No earplugs, 4 feet from his ear. Like, Elton John is deaf. Deaf. There's zero chance he can hear right.
If that's how he's played his entire life, his ears are,
But anyways, so having things be quiet is good, I think. Like it feels good. And one thing I noticed that was really weird too, because a lot of times bands right now are touring with like Axe Effects or Fractals or Neural Quad Cortexes, whatever. Things that you can plug your instruments into and that goes straight to the front of house. There's no side fills, there's no nothing, there's no amps on stage. So when I'm shooting, I'm at the stage, it's so quiet and all I hear is the ambient music behind me.
That's
and
gotta be
feels
weird.
so weird.
That's gotta be so weird.
Like you're trying to get into it and jam and they're trying to rock out, but it sounds like it's so quiet. It's the weirdest. Like you don't feel any of the volume coming from the stage. You don't feel anything. It's just
like those parties where people wear the silent parties, you know, where people wear the headphones.
Silent disco.
Yeah, you're up there and everybody else is like jamming and having fun and it's all quiet around you.
That's kind of what it felt like. Like I could hear it behind me, but it was so low, but it still was a blast.
In my seat, so I was
literally, my arm feels it.
Yeah, you did get a literal blast. From our seats, we were in row 26, which wasn't far, guys, from the stage. There was like the
25
pit.
rows back from the pit.
Yeah, like it was pretty close. It was great seats. Thank you to the team to hook us up for those. We really appreciate it. And hearing it back there sounded really great.
Yes.
I mean, definitely, I think one of the things that stuck out to me the most seeing them live versus what we know is the incorporation of so much more techno that we don't normally hear.
Right.
And keep in mind,
it was
guys,
a metal
like,
rave.
Yeah, like this was a metal rave, which
100%.
I know it sounds like a total oxymoron, right? A metal rave, or I don't know, like blending those two
I don't know.
things together.
Dubstep is pretty metal.
It was cool. It was cool.
I had to, after I was done shooting, per the, I don't know if it was the tour rules or whatever, but I'm not allowed to have my camera in the venue after I'm done shooting.
So silly.
Which sucks because it's like we get review tickets, but I have to leave the venue and miss one of my favorite songs, Hurricane. I missed it because I had to leave and drop my camera off.
I don't know how other people do it. I mean, thank goodness we're a 2-person team that I can
and you can
capture
do the
while
review.
you're doing the thing. But anyway,
it's a bummer.
Yeah.
But
It's only that venue too, honestly.
it is.
Yeah.
It is only that venue.
Yeah, come on, Arizona Financial, get it together.
Yeah, but Van Buren, they at least let me leave my bag in the security office. I didn't have to go down the street and
you
drop
can at least park it.
Yeah. Anyways, we're running off the rails. The point is,
Welcome to our world.
It was an awesome show. So much fun. All the antics.
Yeah.
But hearing this song with real production and like hearing it was way better for me.
Hell yeah.
The energy of live and seeing everybody with their arms and jumping and the lights and all that, that's fun.
Yeah.
But I want to hear exactly what's going on and I couldn't because of, I have earplugs in and stuff.
Yeah.
So now I got to hear it and it was awesome.
It was. I think kind of like one last thing I'll say about the concert review, because a lot of the nitty gritty details will be in our review in the link below. But one of the things that was kind of like a self-realization going to last night's concert in this big, huge venue is how I almost kind of miss the smaller venues. And when I say smaller, I'm not talking about like the dive bars. Those are always a good time too. But I'm talking about those at least venues where it's all general admission, where everybody's standing.
Just floor
And this is
seating.
me as a 5'2" person. Like even still, I miss that intimacy. Because when you're in a venue like where there's seats and you have to sit down and everybody's still standing up, but there's not a level of intimacy or personality for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I
You're
was
so
admiring
far
the people
from
down on the pit. I was like, man, I want to go down
They are
there
having
and go
fun.
run around.
Yeah,
It was a great
definitely.
time. Don't get me wrong. This is more like reflections as I get older, and you kind of learn things about yourself I wouldn't have been able to realize before. But
And it's just bigger venues too, because like they're so big.
Yeah.
If you put them in a place like the Van Buren or the Whiskey or whatever smaller venue that you guys know of, most of their fans aren't going to get to see it.
Yeah.
It's kind of pointless.
That's true.
And they're coming from Germany. They got to make some money.
Oh,
Like,
no,
they
I
need-
get it.
I know you get it, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
The intimacy is no longer there.
It's true. I am very happy for them, though. We were saying that on the way home. Like, good on you guys for selling out venues or close to selling out these big, huge venues.
Yeah.
It's just awesome to see.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, we had a blast, and
Clearly.
go check out the interview, not the interview. Go check out the write up of the show,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still very early in the tour, so go catch them because it's a blast, my
Yeah,
friends.
it is a good time.
And until next time, my friends, we'll see you guys soon.
Peace.